All right, welcome to The Explainer. Today, we are diving deep into the wild, chaotic, and totally fascinating universe of a manuscript called Impostor Assassin. Okay, so let's just jump right in with a quote that, man, it just sets the stage perfectly. Because this isn't just a story about books. This is about a war that's being fought with both ink and bullets.
So at its very heart, what this world is really built on is this single brutal conflict, a war for the future of publishing itself.
On one side, you've got the independents. These are scrappy authors and small-time publishers just fighting to get their stories heard. And on the other side, you've got this corporate giant, Swamp, that's determined to control the entire market.
But, the independents have a secret weapon up their sleeve. We're talking about a piece of technology that promises to level the playing field in a way that is, well, it's totally revolutionary.
And here it is. It's called the Instant $1,000,000 Book Deal Generator. I mean, come on. That's basically a utopian dream for any writer who's ever gotten a rejection letter, right? It's a program literally designed to guarantee success.
And the process? It seems almost too good to be true. You just submit your manuscript, an AI evaluates and polishes it up, and boom, out comes a guaranteed bestseller. It's like this technological shortcut that just takes all the luck and subjectivity right out of the equation.
And as you can see from this number, the ambition here, it just escalates so quickly. They don't just stop at a $1,000,000 deal. Oh no. The next goal is the instant $1,000,000,000 author program, taking this whole concept to a completely new, kind of insane extreme.
And this whole idea, this technology, it really embodies the core ideal of the whole independent movement, the complete democratization of success. The idea that it's not about who has the most talent anymore, but about giving everyone an equal shot.
But of course, the corporate giant Swamp has a much, much darker vision for the future of publishing.
So let's talk about the name, SWAMP. It's an acronym for Serving the World in All Marketplaces. I mean, that sounds almost helpful, right? Benevolent, even. But the reality couldn't be further from the truth. Yeah, here's the real truth behind that friendly name. Swamp is a full-on dystopian nightmare. They're skimming 10% from everyone's salary. They control over 90% of all jobs. They're forcing parents to give up their kids for human experiments. Betrayal means death. And the only way you leave the organization is in a box.
Okay, and this is where corporate competition stops being, a metaphor. In this world, the phrase publish or perish becomes terrifyingly, literally true.
And the assassins they use, man, they are just terrifyingly creative. I mean, get this. One killer uses methods tied directly to the world of publishing, encasing victims in parchment that's been laced with cyanide. Then there's another one, known as the novelist killer, who leaves behind this chilling, really symbolic calling card, a quill dipped in red ink.
Yeah, you know what that means.
And the violence isn't happening in the shadows. It is brazen. It is public. We're talking about an author being shot and killed live on stage during a seminar. This is all about sending a terrifying corporate message, a signal that absolutely no one is safe.
So you see, this war isn't just fought with assassins and bullets. It's also about systematic sabotage, staged office fires to create a distraction, wiping laptops, full-on corporate espionage. It's all designed to just crush the independent movement from every single angle you can think of.
Okay, but just when you think you have a handle on this, that it's a corporate thriller, well, it's not. The conflict escalates into something far, far stranger.
Just look at how this thing spirals. It starts with corporate espionage, pretty standard stuff. 5 years in, they're live publishing a murder. 10 years in, weaponized animal migrations. And by year 15, we're at something called the Resurrection 7.0 project. It goes from corporate sabotage to reality-bending sci-fi, fast.
And the story is it's flooded with these absolutely wild ideas. We're talking about live publishing people's thoughts as they happen. A program that can write a book from a murder victim's journals to reveal her killer. A database that predicts who's going to go missing. In the future, a machine that turns coal into diamonds but accidentally atomizes its inventor. A project to resurrect historical tyrants, manipulating the weather. I mean, this is a world that is completely, totally unmoored from our own.
So what does all this add up to? All this chaos, this sprawling, incredibly violent narrative. What's the core idea in all this madness?
Well, when you boil it all down, it's a story about creative freedom versus absolute control. It's about the battle between individual expression and corporate power, just taken to its most absurd, imaginative, and frankly, extreme conclusion.
And that leaves us with one last thought to chew on. In a world of instant success and killer corporations, a world where technology can guarantee you a bestseller and a company will literally kill to control the narrative, what is the true price of a story?